Hey everyone, Connie here from the Dobbers, and over the weekend of Worlds we were invited to play part of the boss battles. We were given one pre-release kit where we were supposed to make our deck. I actually changed the plan a little bit and asked if we could use precons if there was any, and I got more of the Dobbers involved and some of Team EU in. So the 5 of us got to play. We still got to keep the pre-release kit and open it up. So at the back of the villa I said, listen, let's actually just open this up. We're having such a great weekend. The whole thing was just so amazing. I said, let's just keep this absolute hype going. So Jonathan, Greg and Ben all opted in to open a couple of packs each, while the rest of us basically watched. So there's the pre-release kit promo, which is really nice seeing it in person. Absolute solid promo. So we're going in first. I think Greg starts us off as well with the first of the 6 packs that you get in a pre-release kit. So let's see what we get. So let's see, so first up we have a Nature Call, a 2/5, it's got Earth, best symbol. We've got Quest Board, we've got a Swift Change, Confidence, we've got Persuasive Talent, we've got Arcane Spellbolt, we've got Allura, which is Ben's favourite character, so Ben was really hyped seeing this card. And then behind it we have a Oath Maker Fury. Whoa, what a card. This one is by far my favourite card so far out of all the ones I've seen. I don't know what it is, the foiling's just on point for it. Going on to an Ensnaring Roots, then Inspired Design, and then followed up with a Tavern Brawl. So these packs were all really cool. The foiling on them is solid so far as well. I think at this point, all the guys, obviously I sadly gave them all a mic and forgot to unmute it when I passed it over to them, so the guys did a 10 out of 10 job opening these packs, talking through the picks and stuff like that, all with their own style. I sadly am now going to butcher it with a overcast re-record of the voices, but they did a way better job than what I'm going to do, so fair credit to Jonathan, Greg and Ben. So then we have Jonathan opening up some packs and going through them into Protecting Winterstone, Predator's Pounce, which is really cool artwork, Combat Evolution. Then we see Vex, Protector of the Wilds, which I like this artwork so much. And then a Jaunty Trickster, so we get to see one of the first rares that we've seen. And at this point we're all kind of just chatting in the background as well. We're all seeing these cards for the first time in person and stuff, and it's really cool seeing them and just going through it, and even just getting to see the commons, uncommons and stuff like that as well. It's just nice seeing the packs. I think everyone's going to be really hyped over the release weekend and the pre-release weekend. So then this is Ben's first pack, so let's see what Ben gets. So he starts off with Inspiring Song, into an Electric One Blast, into an Unrelenting Brute, which again the artwork is so good. Illuminating Spell, Scoundrel's Insight, into a Treasure Hunting. Then we see Caleb. At this point Brett has now bounced through the ceiling because he's now I want that so badly. Then we see a Bad News Bullet, into a Tinker's Shot, into a Wandering Signal, and then Fade to Black. If I was smart, I would have swapped these around and this would have been the best pack to end on, be Fade to Black, and then the episode ends. But I'm not. We're sticking to the order, because I feel as if at this point the room was also so hyped because we're just seeing these stuff, and then obviously we see this Bad News Bullet and I'm this is awesome. So then we go back to Greg's pack. So we've got a Magic Boost, we've got a Distracting Gas, we've got ourselves a Crotch Lightning, followed up by an Electric Resilience. This is a proper Scandalin pack. Then we got Radiant Visage, which again this artwork is absolutely hitting hard. Then we see Fetch, now one of the backups. These party backups are really cool. Then we see Mollymock, character from I believe season 2, part of the Mighty Nine. And then into a Grasping Cat Claw. And a lot of these cards with the panels as well, initially I wasn't super sold on them, but I actually have started to really like some of these panel ones, especially this one, Elemental Orb. I just think, I don't know what it is, I thought initially I was always going to need the full art as such, but I actually like these panels more and more each time I see them. Especially ones like this one, where it's like almost like a full comic strip for wild healing. So Greg gets his pack out the road, pulls the grasping catclaw over the top, and then we go to Jonathan's next pack. So we've got to see what Jonathan pulls. But yeah, these packs are really, really cool. I think opening these and building decks with them is going to feel really fun, especially if at your pre-release you do what the Dobbers are going to try and do, which is do the boss battle as the pre-release. I think that's the best way to honestly play this to now. So we're going through and we get a Gilmore, another party backup, a heavy-handed into a staff crack. Then we get ourselves a Tarian, which I think Brett didn't like. I think this is what I don't know. I can't remember why he doesn't like it. And then we hit this card. We hit the Spire of Conflux. So we get the alt art, and I'm like, this is cool. The one thing to notice with these alt arts, they're saying these are mostly for collectors first and foremost. So I love the fact that the staff cuts through the card, like it actually cuts on top of the actual text. The 2 check is also slightly blocked up as well, and I actually love that. Like, I like the fact that we have cards that are genuinely for collectors. Like, hey, you can still use this in game, but the main purpose is for a collector to try and seek out these cards. I think this is really, really cool. It's also a cool card in the game, to be fair. I'm looking forward to it. All these Vestige cards are really cool. I think the Deku Challenger's going to love them as well, the ones that are on symbol for them. So then we keep going, then we get the Mighty Nine, which again, artwork, man, is just on point. This set actually I genuinely think has the best artwork. Simply down to the fact, I like the fact the styles change. It's not like a set style, so I quite like that kind of flux of cards. And then you see a little bit of the cartoony, a little bit more sort of comic style, and then some more kind of like high detailed stuff. I'm loving it so much. So kicking off with the last pack, we have Ben getting the Heavy Kick, the Family Hug, the Exploring Emon, into the Collecting Compounds. Then we hit the Woodland Distraction. Again, love the panels. Same as well with Pocket Bacon. Then we see Beauregard. So this is who Emma played during the boss battle. And then we hit another ultra rare with the Star Razor. I am not even going to attempt to pronounce that word. That is beyond my comprehension. But that card is awesome. It's so cool. And again, I think this is the thing that's really cool as well with these into a treasure chest. Like we hit the jackpot with this pack. Alchemist Satchel Tool, and then a Break the Spell. Again, these packs were awesome. I hope everyone enjoyed this, and yeah, we will catch you all in the next video, and I hope you all enjoy your pre-release over the weekend. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye everyone.